Hello, Eustis Middle School. Today for our craft, we're going to be making the Monster Book of Monsters. Monster Book of Monsters was introduced in Book 3. This is the book that Hagrid gives to Harry for his birthday. And this is the first book that is used for Hagrid's class when he becomes a professor in Book 3. So, before we begin, I want to do an assessment to make sure that you have all of your materials out and ready. You will need a large piece of brown felt, a smaller, skinnier piece of red felt, white felt, Post-it notes. They may be a different color than mine. 4 googly eyes. You're going to notice that they are different sizes, and that's how we want that. Glue stick, scissors, and you will need to find a pencil at home to use for sketching out what you are going to cut. So here, I'm going to open this up so you can see what it will be is teeth, a tongue, Post-it notes, and then the top teeth along with the eyes. So the first thing we're going to do is the white teeth. So I'm going to have you push these items over to the side. You can keep the brown felt, but you can push the other items over to the side just so that they're not in your way. So the white felt, you're going to notice that your felt is a little bit larger than the brown felt. And that's okay because we can trim it up. But what you're going to do for your teeth is you are going to sketch out how you want them to be. If you notice in my example, I have small teeth. You can do that, or you can make them bigger. It's really up to you. That's what's fun about doing crafts. So I'm just sketching out my teeth, and that's okay that we're not going to use all of that. And we're going to do this twice on each side, or you can fold it over, and as you cut, we'll give you 2 sets, or you can take the other side, and I'm going to show you right here. So I'm first just I sketched out my teeth, and I'm going to cut them just how I want them. You want to make sure when you're doing this, you don't cut all the way through the felt. There we go. There we go. Alright, so here's your set of teeth. You're going to notice there's pencil marks here so that you don't have that show up on your monster book. You can face the pencil part down. So there's that, and you're going to see I'm going to trim off the side here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so I have my teeth. You want to make sure that they stick out a little bit you don't want to put them too far in because then when you close it, you're not going to see it. So you want to make sure that you place it just on the edge like that so that when you close it, you still see the teeth. Alright, once you have it in how you want it, you're going to flip it over and you're going to put on your glue. Okay? Place it down. Okay, and again, glue sticks do take a little bit of time. The next for the bottom part of the monster book is your tongue. Just put your white felt over to the side. We will get back to that. So for your tongue, I did a thin tongue, but I did not have it too far out. So it's really up to you if you want one that's sticking far out or if you want one that sticks in. If you want a thick tongue, a thin tongue. I did try to give a good sized piece of felt for that. But I'm going to do on the thinner side tongue. So you're going to cut it just the size that you want. Just like that. Then you are going to cut a little triangle out to give it that snake look. And then you're going to see how you want to place it. I'm going to place mine right about there. Once I have an idea of how I want it, I'm going to put my glue on. Okay? And then I'm going to place it down. This way, when you close it, the tongue does stick out a little bit, even though you have a lot right here. Next, you want to put your Post-it. You want to make sure that you just put the glue on the back side where it has the Post-it logo. You're going to glue this back part. Make sure you get it on all of it. And then you are going to place it right on the tip and then press down. It is up to you if you would like to trim the sides. I like to keep it a little bit wider because once these Post-its go, maybe I have Post-its that are a little bit bigger than this that I want to use it there. All right, and only on the one side. Once you get it how you would like it, you just press this down. Next, you're going to go back to your white felt. As you can see, you already have your teeth here, and you are just going to cut along the bottom. Make sure you give enough room that you have enough space for the glue. All right, you're going to notice again that your teeth might hang over, and that's okay. You can mark it with a pencil or do it with your hands. Eyeball it, I call that. Okay, put my glue on. Make sure you have enough glue on there. And then you're going to put it. You want the pointy side out. All right, so that is all you need for this part. Once you have that, this is still kind of sticking. All right, and you're going to pull this over. You may notice, depending on your felt, you may notice a little bit extra. If that's the case, and we really should have checked this out before I flipped it over, you might have to cut a little bit off your end. And you know what? I'm going to do that right now because I just noticed how far off that is. This still isn't dry. So you want to see how far this goes over, and then you can give it a little cut. There you go. So now that it just folds right over and it's not overlapping too much that would block the teeth, you can go and put your teeth on. Make sure you check that before you put your teeth on, but it's a pretty easy fix. If you have done what I just did before, then you're going to place it right there. So for the most part, it's still working on sticking, so you might have to give it a little bit more time than I am. Once you have this folded over, it is time for the eyes. You're going to put some glue on these, and then you are going to place them however you'd like. I liked putting the bigger ones on the end. And how you position them, you can make them look as goofy or scary as you would like. You can kind of position them like that. Once you have those eyes on, your Monster Book of Monsters is complete. I hope you all had fun with this craft, and I cannot wait to hear what you are all reading. Bye!